a child, a brother, a charioteer, a warrior, a disciple, a guru, a cowherd, a messenger, a friend, a leader, a manager. You might be thinking, why am I describing so many roles? Or why am I just throwing different attributes of people? Well, just to clarify, these are the roles that not different or many individuals played. Rather, these are the many roles played by one being. He is none other than Lord Krishna. On the occasion of Janmashtami, we will be recalling and deriving inspiration from Lord Krishna's teachings and the many roles that he played. Throughout his life, Krishna enacted so many roles, the whole time never forgetting that they were just roles, that his true nature was eternal, ever blissful consciousness. In this way, he was able to remain detached, thus perform flawlessly, never allowing his smile to dim from his face. Throughout his life, Lord Krishna had to face different crises that arose like waves, one after the other. Even then, not once his countenance clouded by sorrow. He faced every difficulty under the sun, but there was no place for sorrow in Lord Krishna's presence. He was an embodiment of bliss. In his company, everyone rejoiced, forgetting everything else. In his presence, they tasted the bliss of the self. Krishna, in fact, took birth in a prison cell. His uncle plotted to kill him so many times. Each time, Krishna faced the situation. Not a single time did he give up and forget to smile. Lord Krishna teaches us never to forget to smile, no matter what struggle we may have to go through. So remember to smile all the way. Now let's look at some of the roles that Lord Krishna played. Lord Krishna as the protector. In the battlefield during Mahabharata, on one side there is Lord Krishna as Arjuna's charioteer, and on the other side there was Karna and his charioteer Shalya. Karna asked Shalya, "If I get killed in this battlefield, what will you do?" "What will I do?" said Shalya. "I will return to the empire." Arjuna asked the same question to Lord Krishna. "What will you do if I am killed in war?" Lord Krishna says to Arjuna that until I am on your chariot, no one can dare to harm you. Arjuna, you are mine and I am yours. The same thing Lord Krishna had said to Sanjaya when he brought Dhritarashtra's message. Krishna Dhananjaya Atma, Krishna Atma Dhananjaya. Krishna's soul is Arjuna, and Arjuna's soul is Krishna. We are both one, we are not apart, we are not different. Lord Krishna not only assured that he will protect Arjuna, that he had his back, but when the time came, he acted on it. He saved Arjuna. He helped Arjuna gain victory in the war. Lord Krishna is indeed a true protector. This happens when a devotee gives his whole to his master, to his Lord. When one surrenders totally at the lotus feet of his master, and the master too transforms his disciple, his devotee, within and without. The devotee also says that I am indebted to my master for changing me. I am ever thankful to him for bringing this transformation in my life. Dear brothers and sisters, offer yourself to the Almighty Lord. This is the best support. One who knows this unconditional support gains freedom from fear, worry, and despair. A person that takes shelter in his lotus feet can gain victory anywhere and everywhere. A head that bows in his lotus feet cannot be defeated anywhere. The hands that pray in front of him can never become weak in front of any situation. Lord Krishna, the benefactor of humanity. Once a professor came to His Holiness Sri Ashutosh Maharajji and asked him, Maharajji, Lord Krishna is said to be omnipotent. If he wanted, he could have stopped the war. Why didn't he then? Why did he let Mahabharata take place? His Holiness Sri Ashutosh Maharajji replied with a great logic. He said, if a person goes to a doctor with a seriously infected arm, the doctor prescribes suitable medicine. Still, if the patient is not cured, he may order amputation of the arm to save his life. Otherwise, the infection may spread and his life will be at risk. Similarly, Lord Krishna, the benefactor of the society, tried all possible methods to make Kauravas see light. Through various methods, he tried to resolve the situation, but when good sense did not prevail, he acceded to action, as any good surgeon would, to save society from the poison of unrighteousness. When Alfred B. Noble discovered the fatal dynamite and saw the extent of destruction caused by it, he was very worried. At that time, he got a copy of the English version of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, read it thoroughly several times, and commented that he would not have discovered the destructive TNT dynamite if he had gone through the Gita earlier. Later on, he founded the Nobel Prize to promote peace. He was motivated to walk on the peaceful path after reading the teachings of Lord Krishna in the Gita. Imagine what societal change would occur if people actually walked on the path shown by Lord Krishna through the Holy Gita. Lord Krishna as the greatest CEO. 3 stonecutters were engaged in constructing a temple. A human resource development consultant asked them what they were doing. The response of the 3 workers to this innocent-looking question is illuminating. I am a poor man. I have to maintain my family. I am making a living here, said the first stonecutter with a dejected face. Well, I work because I want to show that I am the best stonecutter in the country, said the second one with a sense of pride. Oh, I want to build the most beautiful temple in the country, said the third one with a visionary gleam. Their jobs were identical, but their perspectives were different. What Lord Krishna tells us is to develop the visionary perspective in the work we do. He tells us to develop a sense of larger vision in our work for the common good. In fact, the whole Bhagavad Gita by Lord Krishna, one of the greatest gifts to humanity, has been unfolded in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. It has the potential to motivate modern managers who also have to fight out in the competitive business world. This reflects the symbolic philosophy that such warlike situations will surface again and again in our day-to-day lives, and we have to get up and fight them. During the 80s in India, there was a show that used to come on TV. It was related to Lord Krishna's life. At that time, not everybody used to own a TV set. or had internet access. And I believe there was no existence of YouTube at that time. There used to be very few TV sets where people would get together and watch that show. People used to go to other people's houses to watch. It was a luxury to have a TV at that time. So houses that owned a TV were packed. Shops were crowded where a TV was placed. People would take time off, or shop owners would close their shops in order to watch that show. The nation stood in standstill mode. Can anyone tell me which show I am talking about? It is Mahabharata. When Mahabharata was being telecasted, the news spread in other nations that there is this show in India that everybody is madly watching. Everyone pauses their task while that show is being telecasted. So there was a director in a foreign country who came to know about the popularity of Mahabharata. So he thought that I should also make such a show. So he selected actors to play the different characters, planned 2 different sides, got 5 brothers, and took up the issue of family property. He made the whole show similar to the Mahabharata. All the characters of the Mahabharata were taken except one. That one character which he could not understand. This director from Europe was debating whether he should take this character or no. He was unable to understand that does this character take away something from people, or does he actually give something to people? He was quite confused about it, and that is why he decided he will not take up this character. Can anyone guess which character's role was not taken up? It was Lord Krishna's. So what would the result of such a show without Lord Krishna be? It was a total failure. People did not appreciate it. It was not liked by many people. Lord Krishna is the hero of Mahabharata. Without Lord Krishna, Dwapar Yuga is incomplete. One cannot imagine of a Dwapar Yuga without Lord Krishna. It was not a wise approach by the director that he made the play without the hero, without the character of Lord Krishna. As without Lord Krishna, without the hero, there could be no existence of success for that show. Similarly, without following the path shown by Lord Krishna, it is hard to find meaning and real success in life. Without his guidance, we cannot move on the path of righteousness. Our life will just be like that unsuccessful play. This Janmashtami, brothers and sisters, let's make an effort to not only know about Lord Krishna, but also know him in true sense. Know Krishna in order to know peace. And in the end, I wish you all a very happy and divine Janmashtami. Thank you for joining me.